What's going on, guys? My name is Christopher and welcome to It's Complicated, the show where I talk about and showcase wristwatches. So if you love watches like I do, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button, then click on the bell and you'll be all set. Today, I'm answering an email from Steven, and he had a little trouble deciding between the 36mm Rolex Explorer 1, the 36mm Tudor Black Bay, and the 39mm Rolex Explorer 1. Here we go. So I got an email from Steven telling me he's been looking for a 114270. That's a Rolex Explorer 1 36mm for months. And he's a little concerned because in the months he's been looking at it, 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, from the email, the price has shot up about $1,000 on certain forums he's visiting. In the same email, he asked me if he should be looking elsewhere for these. Should he wait? Are prices going to correct themselves, or are they going to keep going up? So I responded to him and I said, you could check eBay, you could check the sold listings. That's a powerful tool to see what things actually sell for. And then of course you got to minus eBay's either $300 or their 10% takeaway that they get from the scale to see what these things are really selling for. Or you could check something like Chrono 24, but you got to be careful of those international sellers, of course, because you might end up having to eat the tax on that as it gets imported into your country. And I also told him, don't panic buy. On a lot of these forums, you're usually dealing with guys that are just trying to get out of the watch, and a lot of times you can offer them a little lower than they're asking. Let's say they're asking for $5,500 plus you pay shipping. If you're smooth enough, you might be able to get them to give it to you for $5,200 and they pay the shipping. So he emails me back and tells me he's just gotten back from his AD and he's tried on the Rolex Submariner date, the modern reference, the 116610, and he totally loved the bracelet and the look of the watch. So now he's thinking maybe he wants the 39mm Rolex Explorer 1. That's the 214270. Then he shoots me another email and says now he's thinking about maybe just getting a Tudor Black Bay 36 because he feels that the Tudor Black Bay 36 is going to scratch the Rolex Explorer 1 itch that he has. And of course, the Tudor Black Bay 36 is way, way cheaper than the Rolex Explorer 1. My reply to him was fair enough, but do not buy the Tudor Black Bay 36 if every time you're going to look at that watch, you're going to wish it said Rolex Explorer. And he told me that's exactly why he hasn't pulled the trigger yet. One of Steven's concerns was that if he buys the Black Bay 36, he's willing to trade his manual wind Rolex Oyster date. I believe it's a 34mm. If he gets the Tudor Black Bay 36, he wears it and he realizes it just doesn't scratch the Explorer 1 itch, he's out both the Black Bay because he'll flip that, and he's out the vintage manual wind Rolex Oyster date. And now I'm talking like William Shatner. My advice to Steven was to get the Rolex Explorer 1. Get the one you want, because I already made a video on why you shouldn't settle for anything less than exactly what you want, and you can watch that video here. 8 days later, Steven reached out to me and told me that he ended up buying the Rolex Explorer 1 214270. And I think that's the right decision. You know, if I wanted a Rolex Submariner and I said, well, I'm just going to buy a Black Bay because it's about the same thing. It's not. It's never going to be the same thing in your head. I think that Steven was patient, and I think he made the absolute right decision. He's got a nice, modern Rolex Explorer 1 reference number. He loves the bracelet. He's going to have it probably forever. Steven, you never specified if you were going to trade the Oyster date as part of the Rolex Explorer 1 or if that was only going to be traded for the Black Bay. So let me know in the comment down below if you find this video. Steven, I hope you got a fair price and congratulations on your Rolex Explorer 1. What do you guys think? Did he make the right decision? Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I think Steven absolutely made the right decision here. And that wraps up another episode of It's Complicated. Don't forget to subscribe to the show, like this video, share it with all your friends, and I'll see you next time on another episode of It's Complicated.